This is a Permobil F3. This is the latest chair they came out with last year. The F3, this one here has a 12-inch seat lift, has electric tilt, electric recline, and the legs go up and down. The F3 has a better suspension. It has double suspension. We'll cover this in a few minutes here. And the first thing I want to show you is the electric seat lift. So you can see the seat going up to 12 inches from the bottom up. So you're probably going to start at 22, and the seat will be all the way up to 34 when it's all the way raised up. So this is the 12-inch seat lift. And the nice thing about this chair, it will drive with the seat elevated. It's going to drive at a reduced speed. So if I'm driving this chair now, it will be at a reduced speed. So this is pretty much what you're going to be looking at. So it's, I guess if I move it to a little bit faster here. So this is your 12-inch seat lift with the chair driving. Bring it back. The nice thing about this 12-inch seat lift is this is a 3-point seat lift, meaning it's not a single post going up like they used to in the old days where it was a single post pushing the whole seat up. You still have a seat lift here, but you also have support on this side, support on this side. It's almost like a 3-legged bar stool. You have a lot more support than a single leg. That's why your seat does not shake anymore on the top of your chair. You have a lot more balance on top. While we're here, let me cover the wheels. These are 14-inch wheels here, caster wheels in the back. You can see the suspension for the rear and the suspension for the front. You have double suspension on this chair, and this suspension can be adjusted by turning these rings over here forward to make the suspension tighter or less if you wanted to make it lesser. You have a motor behind here that goes to each wheel. If you ever need to put this chair in neutral, you have to there's a lever back here and it tells you right over here. If you put the lever up, actually down, push the lever down, you can see the wheel is in neutral. You have to do both motors, then you can push the chair around. Push it back up on both sides, both motors, and then you're back in gear. So that would be how you would put this chair in neutral. So now we're looking at the 12-inch seat lift. I'm going to bring it back down. The joystick is on the left side right now. So we can transfer that joystick to the right with no problem. It's an easy thing for us to do. So if you're right-handed, we'll put it back to the right. This is a swing-away joystick, so the joystick will swing all the way to the side of the chair. And you can bring it back forward. Very easy to do. As a matter of fact, I think this one swings on the inside too if you wanted to. So it swings on both sides. The next thing I want to show is the electric tilt. This will be your electric tilt. As I said, you can work the function through the joysticks or through the switch box in the back. So I like to work it through the box so I can see the buttons. So this is your electric tilt, and it takes a very short amount of time to get there. So this is a full electric tilt, and we're bringing back down. Another thing I need to mention about this chair has 226 miles. So this chair was used for less than 6 months. 226 miles is not a whole lot for a Permobil. I've seen Permobil with 2,500 miles on them. So 226 is probably less than 6 months of usage. But as you can see, it was probably used very well cared for. There's nothing on this chair that's damaged or scratched or bent. So this here will be your electric recline. I'm going to do the legs also at the same time with 2 buttons here. So now we have the electric recline going back, and we have the legs going up at the same time. If you work through the joystick, you don't have to hit 2 buttons. You just make the function go to 2 system, and it'll do them both at the same time. So this is your electric recline and your electric legs. And this chair too, now I'm going back, I'm going to show you something that was very nice. I'm going to tilt the seat right now. So you can see how you can tilt this seat and have your legs higher than your body. So on this chair you can do this. Some of them you can't. So if you want it to be reclined and you wanted your legs up for circulation, with this chair you can do that. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down. I'm going to bring the recline back up. These chairs are phenomenal. So if you're looking for something where you want to spend all day in it, this would be a chair you can spend all day in. The legs on these chairs are adjustable. We can adjust them the height that you need them. They are electric, and they do flip for easy access. I'm going to bring the legs back down. This chair will run on 2 batteries. It takes 2 Group 34, which are 60 amp deep cycle batteries, recessed post terminal, 60 amp batteries. You'll get about 15 miles on a battery charge, depending where you're driving it and what the weight of the user is. And if you're going uphill, of course, you're going to get less mileage. But it takes 2 batteries. And to take the batteries out, you really need to elevate the seat a little bit. One battery comes out from the back, and the other battery, I think they both come out from the back, I'm sorry. Both batteries will come out from the back. Now, on this chair here, if you want to see the turning radius, I'm just putting the joystick back on here. Whenever you put the motors in neutral, you have to reset the joystick, which is what I just did. This would be your turning radius. This is considered a front-wheel drive chair. So the motors are in the front. The motors are right here. The drive wheels are in the front. So this is considered front-wheel drive instead of mid-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. So the motors are here. So this would be your turning radius. I like the front-wheel drive myself because when you go outside, there's nothing in the way in front. Everything, if you have a branch or you want to go through the dirt or the grass, you're already, all the weight of the user is on the wheels, pushing down, giving you traction. I like front-wheel drive myself. So this is that. You've also got these arms go up for easy access. So if you're transferring into the chair, you can raise the arms up. These lateral pads are removable. You can put them back on here. The cushion on here is a floating cushion. You can put your own cushion on here. Right now the seat on the chair is set up probably about 18 by 18. Now we can adjust the seat a little bit bigger, but the back is not that big, so this is not going to be a chair for a very large person. Because I don't think I'd want to change the back if we're going to make the seat bigger. Then you might be too squeezed in here. So we could always remove the lateral pads here. This would push out a little bit more. But technically, if you're going to buy this chair, this is a fantastic cushion, by the way, with an insert in the back. It goes from front down to back. So it's set up 18 by 18. So it's set up for a medium-sized person. On the back of the chair, we've got back here, you've got a backpack that you can carry your charger, your owner's manual, whatever you need to put in here. You've also got back here reflectors back here. You've got a power button over here. So if you needed to turn the power off on the chair, you would do it over here. Also, on the side of the chair, if you want to adjust these arms, there's a cylinder here on both sides. You can just turn the cylinder, and the arms will go up and down. Okay? So, this chair will go about 6 miles an hour, so it's a pretty fast chair. You'll see when I drive it outside that it goes about 6 miles an hour. As a matter of fact, when I go outside, I'll be able to tell you exactly what speed it goes to. Because they're supposed to go 6, but some of them go 6.1, 6.2, and some go 5.8, 5.7. So they're not all calibrated the same. If you need to charge your chair, plug your charger in the front of the joystick. As soon as the light turns green on your charger, you're fully charged. You don't have to worry about overcharging your chair. The charger will recognize when the chair is full. It'll stop charging automatically. So if you want a very nice chair that will go 6 miles an hour with the 12-inch seat lift, tilt, recline legs, everything electric, comfort galore. You want to use one, this chair does have 226 miles, so the price will be priced accordingly. Give us a call. You'll see how it rides outside. It rides like a brand new one. So this is a very nice chair also right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the arm, like you can see. I'm dropping the arm so it matches the other arm just by turning the cylinder in the back. I just noticed the arm weren't level. So this chair is ready to go. These chairs, these Permobil chairs, are so quiet, and they ride so good these days, much better than they used to ride 10, 15, 20 years ago. The suspension and the noise level is fantastic. You can't hardly hear them anymore. This chair rides like a brand new chair. As you saw when I went through the grass, it had no problem at all. So if you want a nice chair, very dependable, this would be the one to get. This is Mark with Mark's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.